What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the Ville Outdoors here. Today is April 17th of 2020. I am here at the ultra top secret wild trout stream, and I'm going to be testing out my fly fishing combo that I got from wildwaterfishing.com. I actually had this for quite a while, and I probably tried to film a video with it. This is probably the 5th time I've tried to film a video with it. And we were going to try and get on them today. It's a little bit windy, just a slight breeze. We're going to have a little bit of rain coming in later today. And I'm going to try and fish this stream right here. I had a little bit of practice, but it's still a little challenging to fish around these tight spots. But we're going to see what we can do, and hopefully we can land a few fish today. Alright, so right now I'm throwing a dry dropper rig, I believe it's called, with a elk hair caddis on the top and a zebra midge on the bottom. Oh, the fish just popped up over there. Oh, thought I had a fish, but I just got a bunch of algae on my midge. It's one problem with getting too close to the bottom. It's supposed to be just bouncing off the bottom, but it probably is going to catch a lot of weeds along with that. Let's get that back out there. Get it a little bit farther than that. A little bit farther than that. I'm still quite the amateur when it comes to fly fishing, so for some of you veteran fly fishers, this might be hard to watch. Don't want it on that log. I want it just on the other side there, in that deep part. That was a bit better. I don't like how my dry fly isn't on the surface though. Maybe I tied it on weird or something. Ladies and gentlemen, so far I haven't had much luck. Haven't seen any trout take interest in my flies. But we're gonna keep on moving. I know the flies that I have on aren't defective, so I'm just gonna keep trying to use them. We just got to find the right fish to take them, and that is the tricky part. That it is indeed. All right, guys, I'm still skunked for the day right now. I've yet to crack the code on these fish. I don't know if the distance between my dry fly and my midge is too short. I mean, it's like almost a foot. I feel like that was a good length. Maybe I'm wrong, but the water's not that deep here, so I didn't think I needed to be hugging the bottom, but maybe that's exactly what I need to be doing. Let's see if there's fish right here, or if I scared them all out already. I don't even know where that cast went. Oh, there it was. Not the expert caster yet. Not the expert anything fly fishing related. Took me forever to tie this rig. Too long. I don't know why my dry fly isn't staying on the surface. I thought this thing was supposed to float. It was supposed to act as my indicator. I don't know if I need to put a split shot on here or what. I think I'm gonna switch to a nymph here in a minute. I don't think there's any point to running the dry dropper rig, considering they're not popping at the top every 5 seconds, so we'll see. We'll give it a couple more casts, and if we don't have any luck, might have to retire the old dry dropper. It's about time to switch it up. I'm gonna get to a nice campground spot here and tie on and change battery in my GoPro, and then we can get back to fishing. I don't want to have to use the spinning rod, but I might have to go grab it. Alright, we put a new GoPro, or not a new GoPro, new battery in the GoPro, excuse me. And we got a new little nymph tied on right there. That's the smallest one I had, so I just kind of went with it. Looks like I have some kids marching their way towards the creek. Hopefully they don't make too much noise, or else they're gonna scare the fish. I saw some fish surfacing, but it wasn't enough for me to tie on the dry fly again. And of course, trout just flew right by my nymph. Didn't even acknowledge it. Nobody said fly fishing was going to be easy, but they should have told me it was going to be this hard. Alright guys, so there's some kids fishing up ahead, and I don't want to ruin their fun, so I'm going to head back to where I started, grab my spinning rod, quick dig up some bait, and then we're gonna find some trout. Well, I already found the trout, I just need to catch them. Obviously my fly fishing skills aren't quite developed yet to try and trick these wild brown trout to bite, so I'll come back when my skills are more fine-tuned and we'll lay the hammer down. But right now I should just be practicing at open streams without these finicky fish. I mean, this water is as clear as you can get. There's not much tricking with these fish. They can see you just as easily as you can see them. I mean, I tried crouching down, I tried hiding behind bushes and casting, but it's not easy, man. These guys on YouTube make it look a lot easier than it actually is. Alright guys, our worm is sitting in the water. Should lure in a nice little wild brown trout if we can find one. Just gotta let it sink down to the right spot and wait for that little nibble. Sometimes it's hard to feel at first, but if they're there, they usually find it pretty quick if you get the right cast. These fish camouflage super well, so it's not always easy to tell. The water, and we were getting nibbled on as soon as we dropped it in there, so I'm going to give it another recast and see if I can actually hook him this time, because last time he took my worm. I'm not going to allow that to happen again. I don't know how much longer we got before this rain starts setting in. We'll see. I think I felt drops on my arm. Yep, tiny drops. We're starting to fall, so we gotta make this quick. because they're not going to stay tiny drops for long. Not that I am scared to get wet, but I don't have the proper attire for fishing in the rain. Guys, we got a fish on. It's not the one we wanted though. It is not the fish we wanted. This is a white sucker right here. Not a bad one either, but it's not exactly what we wanted today. But I will take it. There you go, guys. There's our brown trout right there. Not really, it's a white sucker. There you have it. Nice fish. Alright guys, we got our white sucker unhooked here. Let's let him go. There he goes. Back to the hole. Might try and rig up one more worm before the rain starts setting in and see if I can pull another fish out of this hole. Maybe I'll go downstream just a bit more. I don't know. Sucker was fighting like a trout, so I thought we had a nice trout on, but that's what might be a little trout. Let's rinse our hands just in case. Yep, there we go. Nice little brown trout. Doesn't look like he got the hooks too good, so there you go, guys. Nice brown trout right there. Beautiful colorings. Let's get a picture and release this guy. Alright guys, hook popped right out. Now let's let this guy go. Back into the water he goes. Alright guys, I have one more worm left, so we might as well try it out at this hole where we just caught our last two fish and see if we can get anything on it. I don't want to ask too much from this hole, but one more fish on our last worm would be great. Alright guys, I think it's that time of day. It's getting a bit colder, wind's picking up. The rain's going to be setting in here shortly, and I got to get home for dinner. We're picking up Chick-fil-A tonight, so that's going to be good. Unfortunately, I was not able to catch one on the fly for you guys today, but we did end up catching a nice white sucker there and a beautiful little brown trout there at the end. So it wasn't a total bust in the end. I just wish I would have been able to get one on the fly. I think that would have been more enjoyable to watch rather than me just dangling a worm in front of them. But still two decent fish, and we'll end it on that. So I know there wasn't much in this video, but if you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I know my last video we got a bunch of new subscribers, so that's great. If you're watching the channel for the first time, glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy it. There'll be much more videos to come. You might be able to hear it, but the rain's picking up, so I'm gonna head out of here, and I'll see you all in the next time on the Ville Outdoors.